Hi Aries, this is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your love messages for May 2025. I hope that you're doing well. If you're new here, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. That way you get future notifications for when I do future videos, and I do all sorts of different types of videos. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, as it's really helping the channel grow. So what we're going to do for you, Aries, this is going to be a general love reading for the month of May 2025. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does, I would love to hear from you in the comment section. So angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the sign of Aries for love for May 2025, please. Most important message for love for Aries for May 2025, please, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. We have the Empress in the upright position. Messages for Aries, please, for love. The Three of Pentacles. Message for Aries, please. Okay. And we have the Queen of Wands in the upright position. Back of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Okay. So I already see that I'm going to have to clarify here. We do have the Empress in the upright position to start your reading. You could be in a committed relationship at this time, Aries. You could try to be a very supportive kind of person in the relationship, but it feels like you're in a committed relationship at this time. There's the Three of Pentacles in the upright position as well. It feels like you might be doing projects with your partner, or trying to feel like you're a team with your partner, maybe doing things around the home. Or you could be working together in a creative way. So perhaps you both have a creative outlet and you work together. There's the Queen of Wands here in the upright position. I feel like with the Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with somebody that's very independent, very cheerful, a confident person. Now it feels like you're in a committed relationship. You could also be the independent person as well. Confident person. We'll clarify. Knight of Cups is in the shadow and what you don't see. I feel like with the Knight in the reverse position, you're trying to avoid conflict with your partner. You could have somebody that quickly changes their feelings very fast, and this is what you don't see coming. So you're trying to avoid conflict in your relationship. You may have been with somebody that changed their feelings about you very quickly. So you're not saying anything to avoid conflict. It feels like you might be working with them in a creative way. It seems like you're in a committed relationship with you're not wanting to ruffle feathers. But let's see what clarifiers we get here. Please clarify the Empress, please, Spirit, for Aries, for love, May 2025, please. We have the Judgment card in the upright position. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we have the Chariot in the reverse position. So we've got a couple of major arcana here, the Chariot and the Judgment card, as well as the Empress. With Judgment, clarifying the Empress, I feel like what's happening here is you're trying to make adjustments in a relationship that you're in a committed relationship with for whatever reason, and you're trying to make adjustments. We'll find out why you're making adjustments in just a moment here. We'll clarify. We have the Nine of Swords that is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. I feel like with the Nine of Swords, it feels like even though you might be in a creative project with somebody, it's almost like there's not a trust level in this relationship anymore. You have some regret from the past. So even though you work together, there's regret here. Something has happened in the relationship here, Aries, where this committed relationship has changed. You're trying to adjust to it. You have regrets from what you did. It may be related to the way that you worked together in a creative way. There may be regrets when it comes to working together. We do have the Knight of Wands that is clarifying the Queen of Wands. I feel like with this Knight of Wands, it's almost like a refusal to let go. You're also being impatient with this independent person. I feel like you're being impatient with this independent person. That you may be in an unstable relationship with. You could also be running from commitment with this person if you're not well, you are in a committed relationship. Perhaps this person is running away from the commitment. And this has been, you're losing your patience with this person that you're in the committed relationship with because of the unstable relationship. What you don't see is the Chariot in the shadow. And I feel with the Chariot in the reverse position, you're trying to force yourself on this person that wants to be independent. You're forcing the love. You're obsessed in getting this resolved here. Let's clarify that Judgment. Please clarify the Judgment card, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Judgment. You have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to make a decision about this. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the shadow. With the Judgment card, why you're making adjustments from a committed relationship is because you're trying to make a decision about whether to stay or leave. Or let them be independent and let them go. But you're being very impatient with them about what they're doing to you. Yeah. You could be adapting also just to changes in love. I feel like this person wants to be independent. We have the Ace of Pentacles as well in the shadow here in the reverse position. There's a loss of emotional stability. There may be some money issues in a relationship as well. It feels like a breakup of this committed relationship. Or not a full breakup, but an impasse, if that makes sense. It feels like you have regrets from what you did in the past, perhaps in a social setting or a creative setting with them. It could have been also, you could have been driving or being near water, doing a creative project. This is where the regret is. Through travel, by water, in a creative aspect. One or two of you could be a painter. It feels like the weather was warm. But yeah, there's regret here. It feels like a breakup here. Let's pull one more. What is to come in this matter, please, for the sign of Aries? What is to come for the sign of Aries, please, for May 2025? What is to come? We have the King of Cups here. So I'm feeling like you're going to be stepping into something new. With the King of Cups, I feel like you're going to end up showing compassion to this person. And you're going to try to calm this person down that wants their independence. I feel like you have a lot of regret on what you did in this relationship. But I feel like you're going to try to find a calmer way to speak to this person. You're going to use your heart and your head before you speak. Just like he's blowing into the shell. So there may be a chance for you to talk to each other, but you're going to have to use your heart and head and be calming to this person that wants their independence here. We do have the Hierophant as well in the shadow here on the back of the deck, and it's in the reverse position. I just feel like your values don't align in the relationship. I feel like you both want different things. Or maybe you say you want the same thing as the other person, but really it's never going to be the same. But I think there's going to be a chance for you to speak with this person, but you have to come in a calm manner. Let's pull an oracle card for you, Aries. Message for Aries for the month of May 2025, please, Spirit. So the card says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. So it seems like, you know, this was a true love, a committed love. It was a romance of a lifetime for you, Aries. It's here for you if you want it, but you've got to come in differently to this person that wants their independence. You hurt this person a lot. You have a lot of regret for what you did to them. They're ready to walk away from you. It feels like you missed out on the love of a lifetime here and what you did. You know, nothing is ever gone or from your life. There's always ways to turn things around. But I feel like there's a lot that you're going to have to do because she really wants, or he, again, don't pay attention to gender. She wants her independence away from this. She's been hurt by you. She was in it for the long haul. Yeah, the only way that you're going to be able to get to her is to be very gentle towards her in your approach. There's a lot of healing that has to take place here. So that's the message I have for you, Aries. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. If you like the reading, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful month. Namaste.